Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm just pulling up the Makeup Forever page or website to show you guys the new foundation. So today we're gonna be playing with the new Makeup Forever HD Skin Hydra Glow Foundation. Again, I've actually already played with this foundation, and if you guys follow me on TikTok or on Instagram, you guys might have seen that video. But today I wanted to do, well, first of all, it's Super Bowl today, so I am so excited to watch Usher. That's what I'm excited for. But of course, as a West Side girly, I am repping for the 49ers. But today I really wanted to do a wear test. I know it's so risky, but I'm gonna be doing a wear test on the new foundation because a few of you guys have asked me on TikTok to do a wear test for all of my oily girlies. So it's exactly what I'm gonna do today. If you guys have not seen that video, this is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Hydra Glow Foundation. Retailing, I believe, for $40 something. Yeah, $47. And they have 36 shades. So the two shades que me mandaron was 1Y06, and then we have 2Y20, which I think fits me better. This one's a little bit too on the lighter side. And they also sent me their beauty sponge or blender, whatever, but I personally didn't like the silicone base of the beauty blender. I only liked the top part, super soft. I am definitely going to check out more of their beauty blenders, but I personally just didn't really like that one. But if you guys are interested in buying this foundation, if you plug in the code GLOW on the Makeup Forever website, you get the sponge for free, which I think is a really great deal. The foundation is going to give us 24-hour hydration and glow. So you guys know that I am a combo girly, so I am really oily in my T-zone, and it also has 86% of skincare based, or it's a 86% skincare based foundation. I do also believe that it has hyaluronic acid. Yep, it has hyaluronic acid. It's also inspired by sheet facial masks, so obviously the skin is going to be juicy and very hydrating. Actually a little nervous to wear this out, but I'm going to powder up my face like I normally do. This foundation is very luminous. It's going to hydrate, smooth, and plump the skin, and it's also going to brighten it's going to brighten the skin instantly over time. So the more that you do wear this foundation, the buildable medium coverage, which I actually do agree with the review that I did on TikTok, and the foundation is ideal for normal, dry, and mature skin types. So if you are oily like myself, we just have to powder up. But lately, you guys, the older that I'm getting, I'm noticing that I'm starting to like foundations that are more like good coverage, but that doesn't feel cakey or heavy, and it makes my skin look like skin. Does that make sense? So for the primer, I'm gonna go into my Milk Hydro Grip Primer because it's the primer that I use with all of my foundations. I really like how the foundation grips onto this primer, and it lasts a very long time for me personally. I just did my eyeshadow off camera, just something very simple, something that I feel like I always do. Again, the shade that we're gonna go into is 2Y20. And oh, first of all, you guys, I really like the packaging. I think the packaging is super cute and like aesthetic. I don't know, it's just super aesthetic. And when you open it up, of course, it has a pump, which I love foundations that have pump. It's not necessarily like a must for me. Like I really don't care if it does or if it doesn't, but when it does, I mean, I guess it helps. Okay, so you guys know that I have a really big head, so I always go in with 3 pumps for my entire face. I am gonna use a makeup brush. This is from JESSUP Beauty. I love their brushes. And so we're just gonna go in and apply it. And they said to work from the center and work your way out. But as you guys can see right away, like look at the coverage of this. Like I love that. When I first applied it onto my skin, I was like, oh my god. Laura Mercier one, I felt like when you apply it, like, I don't know, I just felt like it was spreading instead of getting that pigment. I don't know how to explain like what I'm trying to say, but solo yo me entiendo. But when you apply this, like I just really love how the coverage is like instant, you know, without having to go back and build it up, which you can with this foundation. But automatically it feels very lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy on the skin. I really enjoyed it, but I'm just really curious to see how it's gonna last. Y como les estaba diciendo earlier in the video, chicas, I don't know what it is, but I feel like the older that I'm getting, I'm really loving like lighter foundations like this. I don't know why. I feel like I'm starting to like my skin, you know? The older that I'm getting now. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love my super matte foundations. I feel like if I'm going to like un baile, una boda, una quinceañera, I feel like that's the foundations that I would usually just use because it is very matte and like literally I break no sweat through my NARS Soft Matte Foundation ever. I think she's always gonna be my girl, and I'm always going to repurchase her for like those special events. But lately, like if I'm going to like, you know, baby shower or something super chill where I'm gonna be gone for like 4 hours tops, I don't mind wearing a more lightweight foundation. Okay, so here is the foundation completely on my skin. As you guys can see, it is very, very natural and very glowy. You guys see my skin looks very glowy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just powder the rest of my makeup and do the rest of my makeup off camera. And then I'll be back with you guys to show you how the foundation looks with all of my products. I'm tapping in, you guys, really quick. I just blended out my concealer and look how pretty the skin looks. And the foundation hasn't moved at all while applying the cream contour and applying the concealer. It looks really good, but it still looks super hydrated, but the skin looks like skin, and it looks really, really pretty in person, even under all of these studio lights, but it looks really like glowy and healthy. I don't know, I'm kind of low-key liking this, but of course I still have to set it with some powder and do the wear test, of course, throughout the entire day. But so far, after applying the products, this looks really good. Hi, I just popped on a red lipstick for the 49ers, but isn't it crazy how the Chiefs also have the same color? But anyways, we're going for the 49ers. Here is the skin, you guys, after I powdered and applied bronzer, blush, and all that good stuff. So the skin feels really good. It feels not cakey. Like, it's crazy how you can tell the difference, obviously, compared to like a really matte foundation to something more hydrating. I feel like I can make more more facial expressions. I don't know. I also love that it doesn't look oily at all or shiny after I powdered, and I just used my Laura Mercier translucent powder. Like, that's all the powders that I use. Obviously my matte, I'm using a matte blush. I will say that, you guys, I didn't add anything like shimmery, and I'm also wearing just a matte bronzer. And if you guys didn't notice, I didn't put on any highlighter today. I always put highlighter down the bridge of my nose and a little bit on my forehead, but I didn't because I really wanted to see how this foundation will do throughout the day, and I didn't want to add any extra like glowy stuff to the skin, you know, since I am a combination girly and get very oily in my T-zone. I really want to test this foundation out without going in with some extra glow, because this already has a lot of glow, you know? So we are not leaving quite yet, but it is 1:40. I'm about to go change into a black shirt, and then we're gonna head over to his friend's house at around 3 o'clock. So how about an hour to get ready and get dressed and go watch the Super Bowl? I'm so excited. Comment down below, let me know who you're going for, the 49ers or the Chiefs. Let me know down below, you guys. And that's it. Those are so far my thoughts. I think, yeah, it looks great. It looks really good on camera, and it also looks really good in person. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed, but we can't scream victory yet until we see how it does wear for us combo to oily girlies. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Hey, so quick little check-in, you guys. The foundation looks pretty good. I was thinking that my nose was gonna be like extremely oily, but it's starting to get a little oily, but in my forehead, you guys see that little shyness? But other than that, everything else looks pretty matte, so not too bad. I'm actually very in shock right now because the foundation is super hydrating, so it looks really good. I was expecting it to be really, really oily by this point, but no, it looks great. Hey guys, so it is 9:47 p.m. So I've had this foundation on since like almost 2 o'clock. Sorry if I'm out of breath. I just walked up my stairs and I live on the 3rd story apartment. So yeah, I'm out of breath right now. Okay, so let's talk about Usher's performance. Oh my gosh, you guys. I liked it, but I wasn't like in love with it. You know what I mean? Me and my sister were just kind of talking about it. Like, it was kind of like, oh, did it happen kind of thing, you know? And I'm such a huge Usher fan, being a millennial myself. Now the part when he was on skates, I was like, ooh, that was really cool. And I really wanted the 49ers to win. I am so bummed and I am so sad that they lost. Let's talk about the foundation, you guys. So I've had this foundation on since about 2 o'clock. So I want to say that I am not mad at how it looks. So obviously now I'm starting to look a little oilier. The way that I do my makeup usually, and the way that I powder my makeup, yeah, it still looks pretty good. I feel like if I could just touch it up a little bit more, add some more pressed powder or loose powder, whatever, I feel like I can still get some more wear time with this foundation. So if you are a combo to oily girly, I would definitely say that you have to use a powder to set this foundation. But if you like something less dry with great coverage, you guys are really going to love this foundation. And if you are dry to mature or normal skin, you guys are going to love this foundation. And those are my final thoughts. Have you guys played with this foundation? What do you think? Let me know down in the comments below. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Besitos. I love you guys. Bye.